one day he could emerge. For me, I think the influence of Messi in Barca is winning. Before, when he's not playing, the team is not scoring. But we have seen in the past season, I mean last year, that when he got injured, Suarez and Neymar were doing the job. So I think gradually somebody else will take over from these two lads. You remember that the last time he won was in 2012, and coming back to win after almost 3 years, you know, it's no mean feat.
Messi, phenomenal player. 61 games in 2015, 52 goals and 26 assists. Massive. Yemi Adebayo. Someone will wonder, why should you contest this sort of record?
I don't know, for a man that was even out of football for 2 months, you know, that shows he probably had even won the FIFA Ballon d'Or maybe August, September. For you to be out 2 months and you're just back, I think he's barely played a month or two in 2015, and so it means that it had been settled in the minds of those that were going to vote by mid-September that this year actually belongs to Lionel Messi. And you see, I agree with Onye Wuchinwachuku. Awards by nature cannot please anybody. I, for instance, would think that Luis Suarez should have been
part of it,
and that I didn't see him on the 11, you know, the UEFA 11. It's a bit of a surprise, but you see, you can't argue the fact that it's Lionel Messi's year. But people like Neymar can take consolation in the fact that these two players are at their peak. They can't get better than they are now. Lionel Messi can't get better than he is. Ronaldo cannot get better. As a matter of fact, don't forget that early this year, or during the beginning of Rafa Benitez's reign at Real Madrid, a lot of people were already saying that something is happening to Ronaldo. First few games, he didn't get goals, but he bounced back, started getting goals. So that shows you that these two players can't get better than they already are. But for a player like Neymar, and you could cast your mind back to 2007 when Lionel Messi burst onto the scene and he was competing with Kaká, competing with Ronaldo. It was very difficult, but we always knew that this boy was a man for the future, and that's the kind of position that Neymar is right now. You know, bearing injuries, you could close your eyes and say that the future belongs to Neymar. But for now, Messi should enjoy this. I hope before he hangs up his boots that one World Cup will be thrown into the mix for him, because, in his words, that's the only thing missing. He has won everything a footballer can dream of. So the only thing remaining in his active football years, and well, we'll be looking at 2018 if he's still in this kind of form in 2018. And if he misses it in 2018, maybe he will just be one of those good players that didn't get to win the World Cup.
Okay, Lionel Messi got 41.33% of the vote. Real Madrid fought Cristiano. Ronaldo got 27.76%. So, yeah, I want to get you talking. You think that was an unfair, unjust voting system that went the way of Lionel Messi against Cristiano? Consider all what Cristiano Ronaldo did in 2015. Massive goal scoring for him. Yeah,
when you look at his individual contribution to Real Madrid, it's such a shame that Real could not, get the title, to help him. So I think that could have worked against him. You see, voting sometimes does not follow any pattern. It could be they could like his personality, his contribution towards the team. Sometimes people say that when Messi is playing, he plays with the team. And some of his teammates have also come out to say that he starts defending with Messi, that he put on pressure from the opponent's defensive area. And when it's not in a good scoring position, that he tries to pass the ball. These are some of the issues that could have swayed in favor of Lionel Messi. But take anything away from don't take anything away from Messi. This guy deserves. I don't know why people will argue here and there. They will say, Ronaldo's personality is also soaring. Some people, a lot of Nigerians, like I know, love Ronaldo, because of his showmanship, because of his razzmatazz. They complain that Messi does not. He appears like an introvert. He appears too secluded, not showing off like Ronaldo. But the guys who vote are technical people. You know, these are footballers, these are national team coaches, and selected journalists. You know, so these are people with you know, rich knowledge of the game. They are not like fans.
Before we go to other categories and award winners, I mean, let's get talking about the FIFA Best 11. No English Premier League player in that list. That'll get you talking.
But you want to ask yourself, which player would you want to put there? That's
maybe Eden Hazard. Maybe Alexis Sanchez.
I think the question...
Decent 2015.
The question for me is... You know, I don't know if I'm jumping the gun, Austin. The question for me is, why did David Alaba not make that?
Exactly.
That would be the question.
I'll put him there instead of Marcelo.
I will. And probably, I don't know I don't know the minds of those who selected the players. You know, the midfield looks a bit soft because there's really no steel in that midfield. Luka Modric, Paul Pogba, and Andres Iniesta look like players of the same mold.
That's right. Even for no out-to-out striker. You know, wonder why Suarez not there. Suarez is not biting anymore. I don't know.
And somebody joked on Twitter that does he have to bite someone before you know that you have to put him on the 111? Does he have to do that? But you see, you know, when you make choices, you can't question my choice. I can't question yours because what motivates you is not what motivates me. And you know, I look at the voting pattern. I was looking out for Nigerians.